Hey everyone, Diggin Dave, your favorite coin channel. How you guys doing? Thanks for coming back. I have 2 boxes of pennies, a Loomis box and a Brinks box. We do have a reverse wheat penny ender in box 2, so I'm going to do this box second. We'll do the Loomis box first, no enders, but circulated pennies. Looking for wheat pennies, double dies, errors, varieties, close and wide AMs, Indian head pennies. You know, one thing I've never found, guys, is a flying eagle cent. In 8 years of coin roll hunting, I know it's not very common. There's lots of people who've never found a flying eagle, but I've seen it happen on YouTube a few times. Let's get digging into box number 1. Man, finally got a wheat penny. I'm on roll 13. It took 13 rolls in box 1 to finally find a wheat penny, but we got one. And it is going to be an older one I saw already. Nothing special. It's a common year, but 1939. The start of World War II, pretty much. 1939. All right, let's keep on digging. First wheat penny for box 1. Roll 15 of box 1 is going to give me wheat penny number 2 for the box. Just a 1944 Philly. Well, box 1's been pretty slow, guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm 3 rolls away from being at the halfway point of box 1. But I just cracked open this roll, and it's funny, it's been a very slow box, but I see 2 wheat pennies right here. One here and one there. Almost touching, so I think we're going to have 2 wheat pennies in this roll. Probably just 40s and 50s by the look of it. Yep, 1945 is going to be wheat penny number 3 for box 1. Wheat penny number 4. 51 Denver. All right, I'll bring you guys back in if I find anything else. All right, just giving you guys an update. I'm now on roll number 30. I've gone through a few more rolls, and I have found 4 more wheat pennies, so it's picking up a little bit here in box 1. We have a 51 Denver, 52 Denver, 57 Denver, and a 58 Denver. This 58 Denver has a little bit of luster still on it, as you guys can see. No repunch mint mark or anything, but has a nice amount of luster, so 30 rolls in, and we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wheat pennies for box 1. Let's keep on digging. All right, everyone, I'm on roll number 40. I have 10 rolls left in box 1, just giving you all an update. I have found 4 more wheat pennies. We have a 46 Denver, 51, 53 Denver, and a 58 Denver. So now we are at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wheat pennies. Honestly, guys, this box started off really slow. So I'm actually surprised that we already have 12 wheat pennies. My average in my area is around 10 to 12 wheat pennies on a good box, but this box started off really slow. I feel like we kind of got a little bit less copper than normal. Normally when I'm at, 40 rolls into a box, I feel like I'd have a little more copper, but still a decent amount of copper, probably maybe close to 3 pounds. I don't know. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. But 12 wheat pennies. We have 10 rolls left in box 1. I also found this, guys. Probably doesn't have a ton of value, but a pretty nice grease error. It's not damaged. You can see Liberty's like completely gone. There's no In God We Trust. I think it might be a 1992, very faintly coming through. And the reverse looks more normal. But I'm pretty sure this is a struck through grease error. So probably going to hold on to that for now. All right, guys, let me go through the last 10 rolls of box 1. Unless I find something crazy, I'll bring you guys back in. The last 10 rolls in box 1, guys, gave me 2 more Wheaties. A 41, I checked for doubling, not the double die, and a 56 Denver. So we're going to end with 14 wheat pennies. Like I said, I was not expecting this many wheat pennies from this box. It started off pretty slow. But we got 14 wheat pennies. That's above my average for sure. Couple Canadians, the grease air. Although we got lighter copper than normal. I'd say I normally get around 3.5 to over 4 pounds of copper. This box only had 3 pounds, 1 ounce of copper. I see some people on YouTube, they say if they get 2.5 pounds of copper in a penny box, that's good for them. I don't know why, but in my area where I live, normally I get around 4 pounds of copper, sometimes more per box. So there just seems to be a lot of copper in my area. So that's a little light for me, but still good. Over 3 pounds of copper, 3 pounds, 1 ounce. 14 wheat pennies. Let's keep on digging into penny box number 2 for this video. Well, guys, hopefully this is a good sign. You never know. On box number 2, the very first roll, we did have an ender, so I opened up the ender roll first. This was it was reverse facing, so it looked like this on the roll. It's a 1952 Denver. But in the same roll, I see 2 more wheat pennies. So we had the ender and 2 more wheat pennies. That's 3 wheat pennies in one roll. Hopefully that's a good sign for the box. 3 wheat pennies in a roll is good. 56 Denver. So we had a 52, 56. This is probably from the 50s as well. It doesn't look very old. 55. So what do we have? 52, 55, 56. 3 50s wheat pennies in one roll. That's a good way to start off box number 2. Let's keep on digging. Roll number 4 of box 2. We're going to get wheat penny number 4. Just going to be a 57 out of Denver. Let's keep on digging. Roll number 6 of box 2. It's been a little while since I found one of these. King George VI. An old Canadian penny. It's going to be 1945, right at the end of World War II. Pretty cool, 1945. Roll number 9. Wheat penny number 5. And it's going to be a 1950 Philadelphia. I'm on roll 15. I've gone a few rolls with no more wheat pennies, but roll 15 is going to give us wheat penny number 6 for box 2. It's going to be a 42 Denver. Nothing special, but wheat penny number 6. Roll number 20 of box 2. Wheat penny number 7. Right here, it's going to be a 1950 out of Denver. Number 7 for box 2. Let's keep on digging. All right, guys, I'm now on roll 35. We've gone through 15 more rolls. I've only found 3 more wheat pennies, but just giving you guys an update. Got a 46 Denver, 55 Philly, and a 57 Denver. So we now have 7, 8, 9, 10 wheat pennies for box 2. We still have 15 rolls to go. Let's keep on digging. I just finished box number 2, and guys, I got 5 more wheat pennies. Got a 58 Denver, 50S, 55 Denver, another 55 Denver, and a 57 Denver. So we're gonna end box number 2 with 15 wheat pennies. Guys, I'm gonna set up OBS. I actually just got a pretty rare find. I'm gonna grab some gloves because I don't want to touch it with my hand. I just found a 1988 Philly. That's pretty valuable. Let me set up OBS and I'll show you guys underneath my microscope what I found. All right, so let me show you guys what I found. I have my microscope on the screen so you guys can see the coin up close. But first of all, let me explain. For 1988 Philadelphia and Denver pennies was a transitional year for the FG, or the designer's initials, on the reverse of the penny. Now, all 1988 pennies should have an FG that look like this, guys. Let me show you. I'll put some pictures on the screen as well from the book Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. But right here, guys, this is what the FG initial should look for 1988 Philadelphia and Denver pennies. The FG is a little further away from the building, and you can see that the F and the G, it's not very bold. And the more valuable one that you're looking for, the reverse of 89, or the flared FG, there'll be like a little serif at the bottom of the G, and the F will be closer to the building. So this was just an example. This is just a normal 1988 Denver with a normal FG. Now this one right here is a Philadelphia I just found in fairly nice condition, 1988 Philadelphia. But you can see the difference. Look at this FG, guys. You see how much more bold the FG is? The F is closer to the building, and there's a little serif coming off the bottom of the G and a serif right here. Now, it really depends on the condition, like anything with coins, but this, according to the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change book, and I looked up on the PCGS price guide, can be worth anywhere from $60, $75 to $200-$300, really depending on the condition. But this is a pretty rare find. This is only the second one I've ever found.
About 2 years ago, I'll put a picture on the screen, but I actually found a 1988 Denver flared FG that has the bold FG like the one here, that graded out an MS66 red, I believe, that I sold for over $1,300. Now, this one here, like I said, the Denver is a little more rare for the bold flared FG reverse of 89. This is an 88 Philadelphia on the screen, but it's still fairly rare. And I'm probably going to send it off to get graded. It still has some nice red luster to it. It's not all brown, chewed up in bad condition. So I'm probably going to send this off to be graded. But again, this is a 1988 Philadelphia. You can see it's not in perfect condition, but it still has some red luster on it. But this is a pretty nice find. You can clearly see that F is closer to the building. And like I said, I'll put some pictures on the screen showing the difference between the normal FG for 88 and 88 Denver and the reverse of 89, or the flared FG that is much more rare, like the one right here on the screen. So really an amazing find. Guys, let's go ahead and do a wrap up for this 2-box penny hunt. But this is a great find right here.
So I just showed you guys that 88 Flare G. I put it in a protective sleeve. It's in pretty nice condition. I didn't show the full coin on the microscope, but that's what it looks like. Really in pretty decent condition. So probably going to send that off to get graded. Again, 15 wheat pennies for box 2. And we got 3 pounds, 6 ounces of copper. I forgot to say that earlier. 3 pounds, 6 ounces of copper. So let's do a wrap up for this 2-box penny hunt, guys. I'm really excited about this find right here. 88 Flare G, and again, it's in a pretty nice condition. Overall, look at it. Really no damage on it. Still has a nice red luster to it. I'm happy with that. All right, so here we go. Wrap up for this 2-box penny hunt. 14 wheats, 15 wheats. So we got 29 wheat pennies. 3 pounds, 1 ounce in box 1 of copper. Box 2, 3 pounds, 6 ounces of copper. So, a little light on the copper for me. Normally I get over 7 pounds to 8 pounds of copper between 2 boxes. This time I got just under 6.5 pounds, like 6.43 pounds of copper. So, still over almost 6.5 pounds of copper, not too bad. A couple Canadians. We did get the older King George VI, 1945. I think this is, like I said, I think this is a grease air. All 29 wheat pennies were just common 40s and 50s. I think I got 139. So no old wheat pennies. That's okay. But definitely the find of the video. The 1988 Flare G, or reverse of 89 FG. Again, in pretty nice condition. Like I showed you guys, that 1988 Denver flared FG that I found like 2 years ago, graded MS66 red, and I sold it for over $1,300. This one is probably not going to grade that high, and the 88 Denver is a little more rare than the Philadelphia, but still the Flare G is not a common air or variety that you find, and this is really in a pretty nice condition overall. So hopefully it, I'm going to send it off to PCGS. Hopefully it's still worth $100, $200. If it comes back, it should come back straight graded. I don't see any cleaning, any damage on it. Really looks pretty nice. So really happy with that find. 1988 Flare G, or reverse of 89. Awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Until next time, guys, keep on digging.